Morning guys, quick casino here. Happy Friday. Before we get into the actual nitty gritty of the video today, independent filmmakers or indie filmmakers as it's called, we're going to go through some announcements and a mention to Kyle Hester. I mentioned Kyle briefly yesterday, but I forgot to mention that you can come and watch his Haunted Lake Lanier on Amazon Prime. I can't remember if I mentioned that yesterday. Come over and watch now. It's a couple of dollars, guys. It helps an independent filmmaker get the word out, etc. We're going to go on about Carissa Blades and what independent filmmakers are, who has been an independent filmmaker, Vabble Price, the four veterans, and quite a lot. So I'm going to try and bring this together in quite a nice, neat package. So we're going to start off first and foremost, most important thing today, guys. In about 5 or 6 hours time, it's Friday Chill. Yeah, now it is recorded and James will do an update on this on Tuesday, and that comes out on X. But if you actually want to come in and physically ask James a question today, or some of the other team, come and join the Telegram, Vabble's Telegram. Make sure you join the right one, and the easiest way to do that is go on vabble.com and use the link there, and then come over, and then you'll see at the top here after 5 p.m. today, you will see people starting to join, and all you do is simply click on it and just listen in, and then you could type away your questions, or you can actually speak on the mic. If you want to know what I call any alpha stuff or any leaks before Tuesday, so it is good to actually come in here and thingy on that. Second thing, most of you guys that are in Vabble have already seen this, but I highly suggest coming over and watching it again, guys. This reinforces what Vabble is doing for independent filmmakers. Yeah, so for the likes of Kyle, Clarissa and stuff like that, I highly suggest coming over and watching this. So you'd find this on Vabble's Discord under podcasts. Now we'll play a quick section of this.
I was just hoping, Joanna, like you could talk about like real world examples.
This is over 1.5 hours long, guys, and for you independent filmmakers, I really highly suggest coming over and listening to this, because you've got the likes of John C. Hall, he was CEO for marketing director for Universal Pictures. Yeah, you've got Barry, you've got Philip Groves, you've got Joanna Miles, you've got the co-founder of Vabble, which is James Connor, and then you've got Carissa Blades. Yep, always tongue-tied with Carissa's name. But basically, I highly suggest coming over and listening to this, because this really covers quite a bit in depth without me babbling on today and trying to explain things. Yeah, but let's go back to independent filmmakers before we go through everything else. So some of the biggest independent filmmakers of all time: Orson Welles, yeah, you got the likes of Martin Scorsese, Stanley Kubrick, yeah, and I think Quentin Tarantino's here somewhere. Did I go past him? Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. So they have done independent films. Yeah. Now, Carissa Blades, who's just on that podcast, she's an actress. She was in The Cleaning Lady, Rush Hour. Yeah, she's an actress, producer, and writer. The same as Kyle Hester. He's an actor, producer, and a director. Now, Kyle has been in the likes of, and I've actually seen this Book of Daniel. Yeah, this one. Right. Let's play a little clip of this. And if you haven't seen this, guys, I love what I call, you know, like the Roman times, BC times, stuff like this. Let's see if I can unmute this.
Lord, I am Daniel. I seek to tell you a story, a tale.
I love my films, guys. This is why more or less all my videos are about Vabble. Yeah, yes, I'm in crypto, but I'm a movie buff at the end of the day, and Vabble really is doing you know, really good. So as I said, you've got Kyle there. If you wanted to, as I say, help an independent filmmaker, Kyle does have the Haunted Lake Lanier out at the moment, which you can come and watch over on Prime. And I do believe Kyle is reaching out, or the team, we're reaching out with Kyle, and hopefully maybe future films in that, something will come of it on Vabble. Now, the four guys that you see in the podcast, there you are here. So like this is like a Hollywood newspaper type thing, Deadline, yeah, breaking Hollywood news since 2006, yeah. So you don't see a lot of crypto projects, guys, in media, in like stuff like this, Deadline. This is for films, yeah. But as you can see here, veteran executives: Barry Chamberlain, Philip Groves, Joanna Miles, John C. Hall, on advisory board of blockchain streamer Vabble. So these are on the advisory board, and not only the advisory board, guys, you've got to imagine these guys are like the Dragon's Den, yeah? they've got a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of people they know, and everything else, and they're out there doing their bit behind the scenes. They might not be crypto savvy, but they can bring the content and the right people and the right contacts to Vabble itself. Yeah. So one more thing I forgot, by the way, and now Vabble's not only doing the Friday show like tonight. Yeah, you're going to have from the 21st of November, and it's going to run every Thursday. We want some recommendations on guests to bring on the Spaces, X Spaces, what you call it. I'd love to see Jesse Pollock on here. Jesse Pollock is the founder of Base Network. That is what Vabble is on. That would be absolutely fantastic, not only for Vabble, but for Base as well. That Base has actually got a real use case utility project on there, not just meme coins. Yeah. So we've covered like what I call, say, independent stuff, Carissa, and Cole. So I have to get rid of some of these guys because I'll get so many links at the top here, and I'm just trying to get through them all. So we're up to sort of deadline. So Vabble itself, yeah, think Netflix for the blockchain. This is if you're new and watching this, yeah. So simple. You just Vabble.com, and if you just want to come over and watch a film, you just click stream there, yeah. For us, through behind the scenes. So as an independent filmmaker, you would be coming over to the DAO part of Vabble, right? So you'd click on the Stake Now bit. That will bring you to this screen. You create yourself a studio here. And then if you've got a film that's ready to be distributed at the moment, this is the stage we're at with Vabble at the moment. If you've got a film distributed, you can then come over, pay $20, get it out there, and then it goes to vote. Yeah. Now, nothing is really, apart from the makeshift one I done, just to show people how to upload. Most of these are being voted on as a yes. Everyone wants to see it, yeah? So basically, we click on View Proposal, like this, for instance. I'll click on this. I think my wallet's connected to it. Or did I not? Yeah, I did, yeah. Right. So I can then come over and, as you can see, over 86 million worth of Vabble has been voted for a yes. You guys, as the filmmaker, haven't got to see all of that. It's us, the community, that vote, yeah, we want to see the film. Once that is done, then it goes over to the streaming part of Vabble, which is this. And then if it's voted as yes, it's literally here. And as you can see, you've got Rust 2's up here now, Stalker, yeah, Stupid Games. This is awesome, that is, by the way. And the box, etc., etc. So once they've passed the vote, they then come over onto the actual streaming platform. Now, Vabble is unique. It's just getting started. There's over another 70, 80 plus movies that will be coming out over the coming weeks, months. There's a marketing campaign getting ready to be launched within the next few weeks. You know, don't hold me to exact dates, but they're timing that right and getting into the right media. And the partnership they've got coming, I've sort of figured it out, is absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, it could potentially bring hundreds of thousands of users in a very, very short time. Price-wise of Vabble at the moment, everyone knows that I go from the 5th of October. We've crept up a little bit more, 2.5% a day. Now we're up to 80% in terms of, look, if you invested 5th of October to now, you're 80% up on your money. Bitcoin's up about 22% on the month. Yep, Bitcoin, yes, safe, everything else. Vabble, safe, everything else. Anyway, I think we'll leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Don't forget, if you get chance, come over to the Vabble Chill today on Telegram, this is. And then on the Thursday, the 21st, it will be like a podcast style thing on X Spaces. So basically, if you don't know X, you basically just come over to here and you'll jump in and listen and hold your hand up if you want to ask questions and stuff like that. Right, as always, be lucky in crypto and peace out.